You can follow the OHSAA on Twitter for all your state championship news, scores, notes, and coverage. Follow at OHSAA.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and the rest of you. We would like to welcome you to beautiful Athens, Ohio, to the campus of Ohio University in the Convocation Center for tonight's regional semifinal game between the Vinton County Vikings, who come in with a record of 23-2, and your Meadowbrook Colts, who come in with a record of 24-3. And hey, when you get to the Sweet 16 and AVC and WILE are going to bring a big game, you better bring a big mouth with you. And I've done that all the way from Guernsey County. My partner in crime, my sidekick, my teammate for tonight, the one, the only, Mike Snively. And Mike, you've got two teams that like to get up and down, and both teams that can shoot the basketball. It ought to be a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, just looking at some scores and how many points these teams score, it should be a lot of fun. Both teams are very similar. Both teams are guard-oriented, and it's just going to be a fantastic game here in March. There's a lot of excitement in Guernsey County, especially at Meadowbrook High School today. It was an absolute zoo, but it was fun, and we had pep rallies, we had hallways decorated, and it was just fun to see in March. And what a great matchup we have here with Vinton County. And this is a team in Vinton County where a lot of people think, and just talking with some press here from Vinton County, this is their year. Next year they should be decent, but they think this is the year. And obviously we think up here at Meadowbrook this is our year as well. So should be an outstanding matchup here in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, Vinton County, very familiar name. In 08, they were here when Meadowbrook was here. Chillicothe knocked off Vinton County in the semis. Meadowbrook knocked off Maysville, and then Chillicothe knocked off Meadowbrook in the regional finals and went on to win the state. And then just last year in the regional semis, again, Vinton County was here where they were knocked off by the eventual state champion, John Glenn Muskies.
Yeah, John Glenn beat them last year in the semifinals, and John Glenn had a very good team last year, and Vinton County was strong last year. But, 9 years ago in 2008, this is when the Colts last made it to the Convo. This is their fourth trip to the regional play. In 1987, they lost in the semifinal. In 1988, they lost in the regional final, and then in 2008, they lost in the final. And in fact, our blast of the past fact of the day happened this day, on March 17th, 1988. The Colts beat Columbus Bexley, 85-74. They were led in scoring by Brad Prince with 29, Kyle Goodright with 19, Damon Singleton 16, Scott Loftman 12. Loftman had 17 rebounds, Goodright had 15. Singleton had 11 assists, and Prince had 10. And then in 2008, when the Colts beat Maysville on March 6, 2008, by the score of 61-54, the Colts were led by Philip Biggs, 22 points. Brock Miracle had 12, and Ethan Shriver had 11. Philip Biggs also had 13 rebounds in that game. So this is our fourth trip coming down. This is the fourth trip to the regionals for the Colts. They have one common opponent, and that was Marietta. Marietta lost to Vinton County in January by a score of 75-62, a 13-point differential there. And I'm sorry, that was in the sectional game. And the Colts beat Marietta in January by 19 points, 95-76. Common opponents, though, throw those out the door, but that is one little tidbit I think I'd throw out there just to get a little bit of a gauge.
Oh, we love it when you throw things out, and hopefully they'll stick before the night's over. Now, a partner, a lot of our fans out there listening, they know about this outstanding Meadowbrook Colt squad. 4 players averaging double figures, anywhere from 11 to 14 points a game. You know the free throw shooting as a team, 77%. I say Meadowbrook's had the best bullpen in baseball. All they got to get to the 28-minute mark, and if they have the lead, it's probably over, and it's in their favor. What can you tell our listening and viewing audience tonight on yourradioplace.com? What can you tell us about Vinton County and who to look out for tonight?
Well, Vinton County is going to be led by Tristan Bartow. He averages 19 points a game. He was the Southeast District Player of the Year, first team All-District. He's an amazing story. Tristan had when he was 5 or 6 years old, was diagnosed with leukemia, and probably lucky to survive that. And now here he is, a 1,000-point scorer with his team in the regional semifinal. So quite the story. They're also led by second-team All-District Derek Jones, 6-foot senior, and a third-team All-District player, Nayland Yates, who's 6'3", and he's a junior. As far as the Vinton County's path here, they beat Marietta 75-62 in the sectional. They also beat Waverly 88-66 in the sectional championship, and then last week here they beat Unioto in a very highly contested contest, 64-63 in the district championship. And that was a huge game because that's their coach Matt Combs' alma mater, and Matt Combs himself was a 1,700-point scorer in high school and led his team Unioto to the state finals back in 1992.
Well, it's the Sweet 16, the regional semifinals, Vinton County and Meadowbrook. I'll tell you what, we're going to send it back to AVC World Headquarters, and when we come back, we will give you tonight's starting lineups and the opening tip between the Vinton County Vikings and your Meadowbrook Colts. We'll step aside and be right back.
AVC Sports presents Meadowbrook High School Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cambridge Buffalo Wild Wings, Quanex Building Products, B&B Body Shop and Towing, Meadowbrook Tire and Muffler, Colgate Palmolive, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Meadowbrook Bingo Boosters, Black Epperson Funeral Homes, Byesville and Senecaville, and the Meadowbrook Boosters. Tonight's game continues after this.
For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Rachel. The Commissioner and Board of Control of the Ohio High School Athletic Association extends to each and every one of you a very cordial welcome to this regional semifinal Division II basketball game between the Colts of Meadowbrook High School and the Vikings of Vinton County High School. Please remember the athletes competing here tonight are friendly rivals as members of opposing teams, as are others around the state of Ohio looking to get to the state championship. The officials assigned to our game have been selected by the basketball coaches in Ohio through a system approved by the Board of Control. Our officiating team for this game: Matt Lance with 9 years of officiating experience, Gerald Parks with 23 years of officiating experience, and Lance Presley with 14 years of officiating experience. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. We request to regard them as such and so treat them in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Remember, just as you expect sportsmanship on the court, they expect sportsmanship in the stands. Like I said, you made it to the convo. No calendar to look at. But back in the day, we had to help old poor Paul Pettit out to let him know what time it was whenever he got here. And that time still stands as basketball 30. So let's go to our starting lineups. Introducing first the starters for the Colts of Meadowbrook. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 1, Connor Roberts. 5'10" junior guard wearing number 3, Trey Singleton. At forward, 6'3" senior, number 10, Justin Cork. In the post, he's a senior standing 6'3", wearing number 12, Parker Black. And a senior guard at 5'7", number 13, Logan Wolverton. Lewis Scooter Tolsda, the head coach. They come to the Congo with a mark of 24-3. Now introducing, wearing their home whites, the starters for the Vikings of Vinton County. And guard a 5'10" junior, number 4, Jake Speakman. A senior guard at 6 foot tall, number 5, Derek Jones.
6'3" senior Justin Cork, 6'3" senior Parker Black, and a 5'7" senior Logan Wolverton. So it'll be Wolverton, Black, Cork, Singleton, and Roberts for head coach Scooter Tolsda. Meadowbrook with the record of 24-3 for the Vinton County Vikings. Under the direction of Matt Combs, a record of 23-2. Their starting lineup will be a 5'10" junior, Jake Speakman, 6 foot senior, Derek Jones, 5'10" senior, Tristan Bartow, 6'3" junior, Nayland Yates, and a 6'8" junior, Bryce Dameron. So it'll be Dameron, Yates, Bartow, Jones, and Speakman, as it will be Dameron and Parker Black getting ready to jump to start this game.
Bryce Dameron, he's 6'8", but he's about 350. Reminds me of the Aaron Agnew from Bel Air several years ago.
The tip is controlled by Dameron. It'll go to Bartow. Bartow, one of the top players that you will see down here in the regionals. Speakman has it to Jones. Back to Bartow. Meadowbrook man-to-man. Vinton County being very patient here. Yates has it up top. He'll give it to Speakman. To Jones. He'll kick it back out to Bartow. Up and under move. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Parker Black.
Good job by the Colts defense. Went for the up and under, but it was still a tough shot. Rebound for Black. His first, hopefully, of many tonight.
Here's an open three by Cork. No good. Rebound secured by Jones. Vinton County will look to push. Jones loses the ball. Stolen by Wolverton. Wolverton will lose the ball. Little nerves you can see on both squads.
Yeah, little nerves. Wolverton did steal the ball, but lost it on the way back.
And Speakman misses a wide open layup. Cork will miss one on the other end.
A lot of nerve. Two missed layups by both teams right now.
But wow, both teams love to push the ball.
And that's exactly what they're now. They're really tired right now. We've only played a minute 20. You can see him gasping for air right now.
Speakman gives it to Bartow, guarded by Wolverton. Bartow will get a high screen from Dameron. Swing it out to Jones. To Bartow, he gets fouled inside, and the big fella misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Trey had to help get help from the help side, and Bartow had an easy layup. Trey just racked him across the arm. He's going to find out here if Dameron can shoot some free throws.
First free throw is up and no good. No score here, just underway, 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us on WILE 97.7 and the live video stream on your radioplace.com as Dameron knocks down the second free throw, and it's 1-0 Vikings.
Looks like the Vinton County Vikings are going to come out and man-to-man. Bartow's going to sit back in the lane.
Yeah,
and that's going to be an advantage because Meadowbrook's outside shooting. So whoever Bartow is guarding, somebody's going to have wide open looks from outside.
And as you can, Speakman knocks the ball out of bounds.
Dameron, I should say, not Bartow.
You can call it an inverted box in one.
Yes.
As they're going to play 4 man in 1 zone. Here's a deep three by Roberts, no good. Rebound Brought down by Yates. He'll push it and give it to Bartow. He'll drive baseline. Pump fake, kicks it out for a wide open three. No good by Jones. Ball is run down by Bartow. He'll go baseline, spin, tough shot off the glass, short. Rebound by Jones up in no good. Ball tipped out, rebound controlled by Wolverton. Still 1-0 Vikings.
Colts just got to get that basket.
Court gives it to Wolverton. Pick and roll. And a turnover to Meadowbrook.
2 early turnovers for the Colts, uncharacteristic, but a lot of nerves here. First time playing on this floor. In their last 4 years, these Vinton County seniors have played about 18 games on this floor.
Incredible. And, of course, this is Meadowbrook's first. Jones will drive to the basket, off the glass, and good. Derek Jones hits the first field goal for either team, and it's 3-0 Vikings. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Colts come out, miss their 0 for 3 on their first 3 attempts.
Parker Black will drive down the lane, off the glass and good from about 4 feet.
That time he brought Dameron out and went right by him for the bank off the glass.
Yates to the basket. He lost the ball shooting the layup. Pass to Wolverton is going to be knocked out of bounds by Bartow right at half court. Possession will go to Meadowbrook. 3-2 Vikings. Dameron will have a seat. Eli Griffith will come in.
Now this will change things defensively for the Vikings. More guard-oriented. Going to be a little more speed.
Yeah, Dameron starts for the Vikings but does not play a lot of minutes.
They say he plays 2 or 3 minute spurts.
Roberts has it up top for Meadowbrook. He'll back it up near half court. Give it to Cork on the wing.
Colts getting into their patented offense here. A lot of handoffs up top. Look for some backdoor cuts, shoot some threes.
And here's a deep three by Roberts. No good. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Cork as him and Speakman battle for it. Possession will go to the Vikings.
Colts 1 of 5. Vinton County started off 1 of 6.
Vikings bring it up 3-2. Speakman has it. Gives it to Yates. He'll dial up a deep three. Long, no good. Rebound comes down to Griffith, who just checked in the game. And Griffith puts it back up and in. Vikings lead by 3.
Colts got to hit the boards a little better. Get a butt on somebody's body. Get some good positioning there for the rebound.
Wolverton gives it to Singleton. And Singleton's going to be fouled on the drive. I think he was passing. They'll take it out. Meadowbrook will underneath their own basket. That will be the first team foul for the Vikings. It's on Jones, I believe. Yes, it is. And that's his first.
Colts need to start attacking offensively. This is what we saw in the first half against John Glenn. They did not attack.
Wolverton drives, cut off, gives it to Cork down the lane. Floater off the glass, no good. Rebound by Griffith. Vikings push down the lane. Driving layup, no good by Jones. He was looking for a foul, no call. Singleton drives. He is stripped by Jones. Pass out to Griffith. To the basket, layup, good.
Basket, Eli Griffith.
Colts 3 early turnovers.
And Eli Griffith
Derek Jones
has come off the bench for the only 2 buckets, or 2 of the 3 buckets for the Vikings, who lead 7-2.
It's just nerves right now playing. The Colts just got to calm down.
Cork, fade away, good inside the paint from about 8 feet.
They found something there. They can get it inside and be successful.
Bartow cut off. Oh, nice up and under move with the left hand. He misses it. Black with the rebound. Meadowbrook on the run out. Roberts layup, good.
Now we got the Colts are attacking, feeling a little bit more confident, rebounding. Going to have to stay between their ball and the basket a little bit better, though. Right now, Vinton's getting to the basket and just missing some layups.
Meadowbrook's going to go to their 1-2-2 half-court trap.
A little bit of a trap.
It's the house. Nearing the 2-minute mark to go here in the first quarter. Vikings lead 7-6. Here's a deep three by Jones, no good. Rebound, another one by Parker Black. Gives it to Wolverton. Meadowbrook can take their first lead of the game. Wolverton down the lane. Layup good.
Basket.
3 in a row for the Colts. Attempt 7, attempt 8, and attempt 9. All 2-point baskets. We got a lead here. We got a 1-point lead with 1:43 left in the first.
And both teams have been able to get to the basket.
Colts changing the defense, doing this 1-2-2.
Yates gives the ball out. Here's ball goes in corner. Deep three by Yates. No good. Rebound Griffith. Here's a deep three by Jones. Short. Rebound to Court. Meadowbrook running. Roberts. Skip pass to Singleton. He'll drive baseline. Cut off nicely by Speakman. Here's a deep three by Wolverton in the corner. No good. Bartow comes out with it. He'll look to go down the lane. Stripped by Court. Roberts. Back to Black. To Roberts in the corner. Singleton, a deep three. No good. Rebound comes down to Yates of the Vikings. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Still 8-7 Meadowbrook with the 1-point lead.
Percentages for both teams not real good right now. Both teams tired. And that's understandable. Huge game. Backdoor.
Oh, nice backdoor layup past Bartow. Give him the assist. Derek Jones with his second basket. Vikings lead by 1. 25 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Let's see here if the Colts, they're going to elect to go for one shot here, and they'll get the ball to start the second quarter, so 2 for 1, so to speak, that we always talk about.
Davis Black set to check in. Singleton down the lane, layup good.
So much for the 2 for 1, but we'll take 2 points here.
7 seconds. Vikings have it down 1. Bartow to the basket, shot blocked, and that will end the first quarter of play. And your score after 1 from the Convo in Athens. Meadowbrook 10, Vinton County 9. We'll send it to AVC World Headquarters and be back in 1 minute. The Sweet 16, 8 minutes in the book. Meadowbrook with the 10-9 lead over Vinton County. Some first quarter stats.
5 of 12 shooting for Meadowbrook. Vinton County 4 of 16. 9. Both teams had 9 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds for Vinton County. No offensive rebounds for the Colts.
Davis Black in to give Justin Cork a breather. Looks like a little zone for the Vikings. A near turnover, and Meadowbrook will turn it over.
Risky passes. No need to risk any of those passes.
Vikings have control of the basketball. This may be a 5-second call. They get rid of it, though. Bartow has it. Up and under move. He may be called for traveling, and he is.
At first, I thought the Colts were going to get the 5-second call because I had an 8 count, but I'm a little biased.
Caleb Montgomery into the game for Vinton County.
Vinton County's 3rd turnover of the game. Colts have 4 turnovers.
So Meadowbrook with possession and a 10-9 lead. Singleton baseline, shot rejected by Eli Griffith. Yates has it up top for the Vikings. Down the lane, he is going to be tripped, I believe, by Singleton. And if that's on Singleton, will that be his second?
I believe they got him on. Yeah, it's a second foul. It's only the team's second, but it's Trey's second as well.
Yeah.
Referees are letting them play just a little bit.
Yeah, Parker Black's going to
Parker Black re-enters for the Colts.
check in
In substitution for Trey Singleton.
for Singleton. So it's Cork, Parker Black, Davis Black, Roberts, and Wolverton. Vikings having trouble getting the ball in, but they do get the ball up top. And now Bartow has it.
Neither team's connected on any threes, and these are two good three-point shooting teams.
Yeah, both teams have really struggled shooting the ball. But like you said, a lot of that goes to nerves.
Nerves, bigger floor, no background. We're in an arena tonight.
Meadowbrook in kind of a matchup zone. Here's a kick out for a Jones three, no good. Rebound knocked out to Roberts. He'll pass it to Wolverton. Meadowbrook up 1, minute and a half gone by here in the second quarter.
Just by what I'm seeing now, Tom, this is a game Meadowbrook can win. Although they're playing a team that's very similar to them, they're thinking the same thing. Should come down to the wire.
Wolverton drives, kicks it out to Cork. Cork up and under move, passes it out to Wolverton. Here's a deep three opportunity for Roberts. No good. Rebound, Eli Griffith. Wow, he's played well off the bench for the Vikings.
And he's grabbed 5-6 rebounds already.
Bartow misses another drive. Bartow has not been able to knock anything down. And here's a foul up top, and I believe that's going to be on Nevin Yates, who is checked in.
Singleton, the leading scorer through this tournament run for the Colts, is going to check back in. And neither team, Tommy's been close on their threes. I mean, they've been very long, very short, very left, and very right. Nothing that left anybody's hand that I thought, well, this one has a chance. It's just been some sloppy shooting right now.
And Bartow, the Vikings' leading scorer, is going to have a seat. As the ball goes out to Davis Black, and it's going to go off his leg, out of bounds. Another uncharacteristic turnover for Meadowbrook.
Damron's going to check back in, going to change the offensive and defensive philosophies for the Vikings.
And Eli Griffith, though, will get a breather. And wow, did he give the Vikings big minutes off the bench. Still 10-9. No one has scored here in the second quarter. Meadowbrook with the lead. Here's a deep three in the corner by, no, that is that was Yates. His shot is up and no good. Meadowbrook got the rebound, and Meadowbrook will take a timeout. 5:28 to go here in the first half. Your score, Meadowbrook 10, Vinton County 9. We'll step aside and be back in 30. Welcome back to the Convo here on the campus of Ohio University, home of the Bobcats. 10-9, Meadowbrook with the lead. That was the score at the end of the first quarter. And both teams who can put up points really struggling from the field.
You got two teams that are very much alike. They're both ball hawks. They both go after the ball that creates turnover. So it's not a surprise that both teams are turning the ball over because of the quick hands.
2-3 zone by the Vikings. Here's a jumper baseline by Parker Black. No good. Dameron, the 6'8", 345-pound junior, corrals the rebound. Here comes Vinton County. Jake Speakman back in the game for the Vikings. 10-9 Meadowbrook. Baseline. Up and under move is no good, but drawing the foul is Derek Jones. And we'll see who the foul's on. I believe it may be on Cork. We'll see.
I believe they're going to get Davis Black.
Davis Black. That was my next guess.
That was your next guess. That is first.
Jones' first free throw is up and short.
Vinton County 1 of 3 from the line. The Colts have yet to shoot a free throw. Roberts is going to check in now for Davis Black. And it just takes one person to get hot for either team. Who's it going to be first? I mean, there are some good looks on these threes. And Meadowbrook has not attacked. They haven't shot a free throw, and that's a sign that they're not attacking.
Bartow, the leading scorer for the Vikings, has not scored. Is back in the game. It's Derek Jones. Knocks down his second free throw, 1 of 2 from the line there, and we are tied at 10, 4:45 to go here in the first half.
I said it would have been a close game, but not this low scoring.
Again, zone defense by the Vikings. Cork gets it at the elbow, and he will knock down the 15-footer.
That's Cork's dead-eye range from 15 feet.
Quickly down the court are the Vikings. They'll miss a layup as Speakman, but getting the rebound and pass to Dameron is up and good, and the big fella scores.
We're knotted at 12 again.
Off the Bartow assist.
Colts may want to go back to what they just did. Let Cork run from elbow to elbow. It's a 1-3-1 half-court zone defense, and the big guy, 55 for Vinton County, is in the middle.
Yeah, and he comes up with the steal. Deflects the pass. Bartow has it. Vikings in Meadowbrook tied at 12. Bartow drives down the lane, forces it up, and he is going to draw a foul, I believe, on Wolverton.
That'll be Wolverton's first, team fourth.
Oh, they got it on Roberts reaching in.
Oh, they called it on Roberts reaching in. Okay, so that's Roberts' second.
Ball is knocked out of bounds by Roberts.
I take that back. That's Roberts first.
First, yeah.
First, yes.
Singleton has 2. Roberts has 1.
Davis Black has 1.
And Davis Black has 1. So, Bartow swings it to Jones. Here's a deep 3 up top by Yates. No good. Roberts secures the rebound. Meadowbrook looks to take the lead. We're tied at 12. Singleton pulls up from 13 and knocks it down. Trey Singleton, his second field goal.
Singleton comes off the bench unfazed with 2 fouls, and you could just tell he was ready to light up the scoreboard.
Bartow driving baseline, kicks it out to Jones. He'll drive down the lane, and his driving layup is good.
Coach Tolza said if there's one knock on this team, he's tried to get these guys to take charges. They're not a very good team at taking charges, and right there was an example where they probably could have got one, but too late now.
1-3-1 zone again by the Vikings. We're tied at 14. Both teams with a couple of touchdowns early. Here's a deep 3 by Roberts. No good. Dameron with the rebound. Vikings look to push. Bartow to the basket. Double teamed. Has to kick it out for a Jones 3. Good.
Trifecta, Derek Jones.
Give Bartow the assist. Derek Jones hits the 3. And the Vikings have matched their biggest lead of the game of 3.
This 1-3-1's kind of settled Meadowbrook down a little bit.
Here's a Wolverton 3-point shot attempt. No good. Black battles for the rebound. It goes out to Roberts. Black behind his back to the basket. And he is fouled by Dameron as Black hits the floor hard. He'll go to the line for 2. 2:17 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Black got the ball, goes baseline, goes up high, but the 6'8 Dameron gets his paw on the ball and some wrist, and goes down hard is Black. Black hits his head, but he's going to shoot Meadowbrook's first 2 free throws.
And Parker Black's first free throw is up and no good.
Meadowbrook a 77% free throw shooting team, a fantastic percentage for a high school basketball team. These are different situations, though. This is a regional game in a huge arena in front of probably 5,000, I would say, Tom.
Yes, a nice crowd here for game 1. Second free throw by Parker Black is nothing but nylon. And it is 17-15. Vikings with the lead. 2:15 left. 1-2-2. 3/4 zone extended by Meadowbrook. Yates has it up top.
2 minutes.
And now Meadowbrook will drop back into a man-to-man. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Thanks for joining us on WILE and on streaming live video on your radioplace.com. Driving down is Speakman, left-handed layup, good.
Basket for James.
Penetration got a little bit too deep. Cork played pretty good defense, but the penetration just got too deep. Left-handed layup, 2 points, Vinton County.
The Viking strength is their ability to attack you off the bounce and get to the rack.
And they have that spurt ability just like the Colts do.
Yeah, driving is going to be Parker Black baseline. He is going to be cut off by Yates and will be fouled by Nevin Yates. That will be the 4th team foul on the Vikings.
Very well officiated right now, Tom. They're letting the teams play a little bit. They're consistent on both ends, both teams with 4 fouls. So no complaints with the officiating.
1:26 to go here in the first half. 19-15. Vikings. Cork has the ball stripped by Jones. They throw it out to Speakman. Speakman cut off nicely by Wolverton, and Black will dribble it out.
Colts are not taking good care of the ball right now in this first half. Uncharacteristic.
Jones down the lane. Forces one up, no good. Rebound comes down to the Vikings. Bartow up and under move, but they're going to call him for travel.
That'll be the 4th turnover for the Vikings. Meadowbrook right now has 7 turnovers, 4 turnovers in this quarter. A lot of it has been just like those telegraphing passes, so to speak.
Bartow has gotten to the basket, a lot of moves. He's just been unable to convert. Good defense by Meadowbrook on him. Here's a jumper baseline by Cork, and the lefty knocks it down from 15.
Coming into the game, Cork was 18 points shy of 1,000.
Driving baseline. And losing the ball, it goes out of bounds, but it will stay with the Vikings. That was Derek Jones as Connor Roberts and Parker Black stripped them at the basket.
Hard to tell from here, but the Meadowbrook student section and the Meadowbrook team on the floor thought that might have went off the Vikings. That's over now. Play the next play.
Easton Black in, Davis Black in, Roberts leaves.
35 and a half seconds left here till half.
And Singleton leaves. Remember, Singleton has 2 fouls. Ball's passed up top.
Vikings may hold for one here, too, because they're going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
19-17, low-scoring game. Yates has it. They get the ball inside to the big fella. Dameron powers it up, and they're going to call an offensive foul. As drawing the charge was Parker Black.
As I said, the Colts don't take charge as well. Well, that time Parker Black had no choice. He got run over by the train and did a good job and jumped up, and offensive foul is going to get Meadowbrook the last shot at the half. Singleton's going to check back in, as is Roberts. Easton and Davis Black did a fine job defensively there on that possession for the Colts.
And now Meadowbrook will have the ball possibly for the last shot of the first half. 19-17 Vikings.
Vikings in man-to-man.
15 seconds. Approaching. Wolverton has it. Double screen up top. Wolverton looking. They're going to look to pass it to Black. Wolverton gets down the lane, gives it to Black. Shot no good. He may have been fouled. And Parker Black with an and 1 opportunity off his missed shot. He was fouled, and he knocks down the shot. Meadowbrook can take the lead here with 3.4 to go in the first half.
Actually worked out better. Parker missing the first one and getting his own rebound because he got fouled on the second with a chance to add another point. Now, there's still 3.4 seconds. You got to play defense. That's plenty of time for the Vikings to get a good look at the other end.
Black's free throw is good, and Meadowbrook takes the lead. Vikings going to throw the home run ball. Long pass. It's intercepted by Davis Black.
Going to have a shot here. It's going to be short.
Wolverton from midcourt, just short, and that ends the first half of play. It's the regional semifinals, the Sweet 16 from the Convo Center of the University of Ohio. And at the half, it's Meadowbrook 20, Vinton County 19. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll give you individual scoring and also some first half statistics and expertise analysis of the first half from my sidekick and my teammate, the one, the only Mike Snively. Meadowbrook leads at the half 20-19. We'll step aside and be back in 3 minutes.
ABC Sports presents Meadowbrook High School Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cambridge Buffalo Wild Wings, Quanex Building Products, B&B Body Shop and Towing, Meadowbrook Tire and Muffler, Colgate Palmolive, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Meadowbrook Bingo Boosters, Black Epperson Funeral Homes, Byesville and Senecaville, and the Meadowbrook Boosters. Tonight's game continues after this.
Quick reminder for you, please, no flash photography during the game.
Sweet 16 in Athens at the half. Meadowbrook with the 20-19 lead. Meadowbrook led 10-9 at the end of the first quarter, and both teams scored 10 points each in the second quarter. Here's how the scoring went. First for Vinton County. 2 points for Jake Speakman, and 3 points for Bryce Dameron. 4 points for Eli Griffith, and leading the way with 10 points, Derek Jones. So Jones has 10, 4 for Griffith, 3 for Dameron, and 2 for Speakman.
How about Tristan Bartow? 0.
That's
That's hard to believe, yeah.
Coming in averaging 19. And for Meadowbrook, their scoring went this way. Connor Roberts with 2, Logan Wolverton with 2, 4 for Trey Singleton, and 6 points apiece for Justin Cork and Parker Black. So Black and Cork with 6, Singleton with 4, Wolverton 2, Roberts 2 at the half. Meadowbrook 20, Vinton County 19 in game 1 of the Division II regional semifinals here from Athens. Fairfield Union and Eastmore Academy will do battle in game 2 with the winners to meet here Saturday at 3 o'clock. So Meadowbrook leads 20-19. We'll step aside for 2 minutes, and when we come back, we turn it over to the Snipes. We'll be back in 2. Convo at the Meadowbrook 20, Vinton County 19. We gave you the individual scoring. Now I turn it over to my partner in crime. He'll get you with stats and analysis.
I want to thank Ohio University statistics crew here because they spit out a halftime stat sheet within 3 minutes of a lot of individual statistics. But team-wise for the Colts for shooting right now in the first half, they were 9 of 22 for 40.9%. They were 0 of 8, an icy 0 of 8 from three-point range. And at the free throw line, they only had 3 attempts. They made 2 of those for 66.7%. As far as shooting for the Vinton County Vikings, they were not much better. They were 8 of 27 in the first half for 29%, 1 of 9 from threes for 11%, and 1 of 2 from the line for 50%. So both teams struggling shooting the ball. Rebounding totals, Vinton County has 18 total rebounds. 7 of those are offensive. Meadowbrook has 14 rebounds, total rebounds, and 2 of those were offensive. Meadowbrook had 3 assists. Vinton County had 3 assists. Meadowbrook had 7 turnovers, and Vinton County had 6 turnovers. Both teams had 1 block. Just a ice cold. You'd like to credit both defenses, and it could be because both of them are very. They're sneaky defenders. They're sneaky, fast defenders. But it's just a cold shooting. Meadowbrook had some good looks. When they attacked, they were successful. If you're Meadowbrook, you've got to have a lot of confidence. If you knock down a couple shots this half, Tommy, you've got a great shot at winning this game. But Vinton County's thinking the same thing. These are 2 similar teams, so I still think we're going to have a nail-biter. And both teams hoping to have a 3 or 4 point lead down at the end, so because both are good free throw shooting teams. So somebody's got to step up big for the Colts. Attack. Eventually, somebody's going to have to step up and hit that 3. Yeah. So let's go Colts. Come on, 20 seconds till this one starts again in the third quarter.
And Meadowbrook's got to be thinking coming out, hey, we've gotten some great looks, toed up, uncontested threes. They haven't knocked any down yet. And if you're the Vikings, you got to be thinking, hey, our leading scorer at 19 points a game, Bartow, has not scored, and it's a 1-point game. So both teams feeling pretty good about their chances. 16 minutes away from seeing who will advance to the regional finals in the Elite 8 Saturday at 3 o'clock.
This is just a guess, but I would figure 20 points in that first half was the lowest output in the first half by the Colts all season.
So Meadowbrook comes out again, 1-2-2, half-court trap. Bartow has it, picks up his dribble, long skip past the Yates in the corner. Kicks it back up top, the Speakman.
All four of the perimeter players here can pull the trigger for Vinton County at any time.
Now Meadowbrook will, as the ball comes up top, will now go man-to-man. Derek Jones, who leads Vinton County, and everybody with 10 points at the half. Yates thinks about the deep 3. Instead gives it to Speakman. Just underway third quarter, Meadowbrook with the lead 20-19. Thanks for joining us on WILE and on yourradioplace.com with the live stream.
Vikings have already used 50 seconds in this first possession.
Ball down low, Jones.
He walked.
Offensive foul. Charge. Good call as Roberts takes a shot to the jaw.
Second player control foul tonight by the Vikings. Colts' chance here to build the lead. They haven't had a lead more than 1 point tonight, so here's an opportunity to get some things rolling offensively. Already a minute gone by in this third quarter.
Yeah, and I would say in the first 16 minutes of this game, Vinton County probably led 15 of them. As here's a steal. Bartow will get his first points, and that's a breakaway layup off the turnover.
Colts try to make a 45-foot pass across the court, and it didn't work out so well.
Here's a skip pass to Wolverton. He gives it to Singleton. He'll drive over Dameron. Shot no good. Here come the Vikings. They're pushing. Down baseline. Speakman to the basket. As he will get one to float over Parker Black, and Vinton County scores the first 4 unanswered points, and they lead 23-20.
Colts got to be careful with the ball. And that's a situation right there where they threw a pass to Cork. Maybe not not a lot of zip on it, and luckily the Vikings were called for the foul, but Dameron, the last drive there by Singleton, he was probably affected. Bryce Dameron had his big hand in his face.
And, partner, that's a big foul call. Derek Jones has to go to the bench with 3 fouls. He leads them with 10. Meadowbrook with possession. Black to Cork, layup, good!
Got the layup over Dameron. No foul called, but Cork gets his 2 points, gets up and gets back and plays defense.
So Derek Jones picks up 2 quick fouls. The offensive foul on the block on the first possession, and then that foul away from the basket. Bartow has it. Kicks it out for a Yates 3. That's long. Rebound. Connor Roberts comes up strong with it, gives it to Wolverton. Meadowbrook will look to take the lead with the basket, trailing 23-22. Cork from 12, wide open, no good. Rebound comes down to Bartow. He's going to look to push it all the way, cut off nicely, looks for the big fella.
Throw it deep. They got him out of bounds.
Yeah, nice tip away in Cork, trying to save it in the corner, but steps on the baseline. Possession stays with the Vikings.
Yeah, he tipped it away and was going out of bounds on the baseline. I wanted him to throw it deep, but he had his foot on the line, but good effort by Justin Cork.
Speakman has it. Up top, guarded tightly by Singleton. Down the lane, Speakman, reverse layup, no good. Dameron, the big 6'8", 345 fella, scoops up the offensive rebound and sticks it back in. And Dameron has 5, and the Vikings lead by 3. Here's a deep 3 by Singleton. Put it on the board, and we're tied up at 25.
Singleton got to look at a 3. He can knock him down, and that was his first opportunity at a 3 tonight. Knocked it down, 25 all.
Bartow drives on Wolverton. Coming around from the backside and swatting his shot is Parker Black.
I'll tell you, Wolverton's doing a fantastic job on Bartow, and he almost got an offensive foul there. And but Bartow, I believe, has 0 points as we speak. And,
the breakaway, remember the turnover.
Yeah, so he has 2, yes. So while Wolverton's guarding him, he has not scored.
So Eli Griffith back into the game. Yates has it in the corner. Also coming in is Nevin Yates for the Vikings. Yates, trap, gets the ball back up top. And Yates will now work with it again. He's going to drive down the lane, and he's going to go to the line for 2. We'll see who the fouls.
I think they're going to get Parker Black for reaching in. Vinton County fans like that because they feel like maybe they're not getting all the calls tonight. But Vinton County, only 30 miles from here, brought I think they brought the entire county.
Yeah, now Nayland and Nevin Yates are both in the game. But this is Nayland, and he nails the first free throw.
That is the 5th free throw attempt for Vinton County. This will be their 6th. They are 3 of 5.
26-25, Vinton County. Make it 27-25. 4:22 to go here in the third quarter. Now, Caleb Montgomery will come in to give Nevin Yates a breather. Here comes Meadowbrook, down 2. Wolverton has it on the wing. Has the ball knocked away, retrieves it, will drive. Cut off, he'll go to the free throw line as his floater from 6 feet is no good.
A lot of dribbling out there by Wolverton, who's an outstanding ball handler, and decided, let's take a shot here. Went baseline to his left and got fouled. He's going to shoot 2. Like I said, excellent free throw shooter.
Yeah, they're going to call the foul on Caleb Montgomery. That's his 2nd foul. Team 3rd. Free throw up by Wolverton is short.
Wolverton, 82% free throw shooter, misses his first.
Nevin Yates checks back in for Montgomery.
And I imagine your first free throw attempt at the Convocation Center is got to be tough.
2nd free throw by Wolverton. That one's nothing but nylon. Nearing the 4-minute mark, 1-point lead for the Vikings. Yates dribbling around, kicks it up top to Speakman.
Watch how similar both offenses are, Tommy.
Bartow swings it up top to Yates.
Bartow now being guarded. Well, they're switching.
Yates drives around, scoop shot, no good short. The ball comes right back to him. Tough luck for Meadowbrook.
Tough luck. 2 Meadowbrook players fighting after the ball. Ends up in a Vinton County Vikings hands layup.
Yeah, Yates missed the layup. Ball bounced right back to him. Speaking of layups, Connor Roberts takes it strong to the basket for a deuce.
And Vinton County gets it stolen by Wolverton.
Wolverton coming, going to the basket. Layup good, and Meadowbrook takes the lead by 1.
30-29 Colts. Wolverton puts us up 1 with 3:13 to go in the third.
Here's a deep three in the corner, and knocking it down was Nayland Yates. That's the first 3 he's hit. He has shot a few, though.
Pace has picked up the last few trips.
And Yates will knock the ball out of bounds as the Vinton County fans rise to their feet as they take the lead back. Exactly 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter, 32-30.
Colts just need to take care of the ball. No unforced turnovers.
Exactly 3 minutes. Wolverton being guarded by Montgomery, who's checked back in for Nevin Yates. Parker Black posting up, kicks it out for a Singleton three. No good. Rebound Eli Griffith. He'll push it up to Speakman, back to Griffith. 32-30 Vikings, 2:35 to go.
Colts man-to-man.
Driving baseline and shooting the layup is good. And that was Jake Speakman. Speakman has 6, all layups. Largest lead for the Vikings at 4.
No backdoor help, no backside help.
Wolverton to the basket. Shot blocked by Montgomery. The ball will go out of bounds. Coach Tozda wanting a foul call there.
And right now, now's not a time to panic. We still got 10 minutes and 18 seconds left in this game. You're only down 4. We haven't shot the ball well all night. Just run your offense. Let the game come to you. Plenty of time.
Black has it. Spin move down the lane. No look pass to Singleton. Shot is short. Speakman on the push. Gives it to Montgomery. The Yates. He'll dial up a deep three. Short. Rebound will go out of bounds. Possession will go to Meadowbrook. Boy, Yates shot that from deep.
Well, you just get this feeling, and I get the feeling from both teams. They're ready to explode and take that lid off the rim from deep. And it's happened a little bit in spurts here in this quarter, a lot better than it was in the first half. But both teams, high spurt ability, can score a bunch of points in a lot of minutes. And right now, Vinton County is going through one of those stages of the game.
Justin Cork, who had a quick breather, will come in and give Connor Roberts one. Pass goes down baseline to Court. Shot off the glass and good for the senior.
Very tough shot. Had to kind of double clutch and on his way down shot it, and the lefty got it off the glass.
Down the lane is Yates. Tough fadeaway blocked by Parker Black. He says put a stamp on that and return to sender. Long pass is stolen. Bartow has it for the Vikings. They lead by 2. Bartow down the lane, loses the ball.
Double dribbled. Lost it, double dribbled, and charged, but that's still going to continue to play.
So Bartow has it up top, still dribbling the basketball, gives it to Yates. We are 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Vikings with the ball, up 2.
Colts get the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Fake handoff, Speakman, scoop shot, it's good. And wow, Jake Speakman has 6 points here in the third quarter, all with Derek Jones on the bench with foul trouble. Wide open drive, Justin Cork.
That was the easiest basket of the game for either team. Cork went by nobody in his way.
That looked like my defense.
Ole.
Montgomery will give the ball up top to Yates. Derek Jones set to check in.
See if the Vikings hold it for 1. Colts down 2, timeout. They're going to take a timeout, the Vikings.
Yeah, 19 seconds left to go here in the third. Vikings lead by 2. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside and be back in 30. Welcome back to the convo. Tom Strasser, Mike Snively, 36-34. Vikings with the lead.
Now, right now, if you're Coach Tolsda, do you switch defenses because you know they went out and set up a play for man-to-man, and it does not look like it. Well, they could be. The Colts could be in a zone.
Yes. And Bartow's going to dribble it. 9 seconds. 8. They're going to look for a high screen from Dameron, who's back in. Nice switch by Davis Black. Bartow drives, kicks it out for a 3 in the corner. Good. And knocking it down was Derek Jones. Oh, no, that was Nevin Yates. And your score after the three-pointer at the buzzer, your score after 3. Vinton County 39, Meadowbrook 34. We'll step aside and be back in 1 minute.
Meadowbrook possession to begin the 4th and final period.
Welcome back to the Convo Center. Sweet 16, 8 minutes to decide this contest. Meadowbrook with the ball. Parker Black goes down the lane. Shot no good, but he will draw the foul and shoot 2. 7:50 remaining in this contest. Vikings lead the Colts 39-34.
He had a huge crowd, like we said, of about 5,000 just all came to their feet there to start the 4th quarter.
Black's first free throw, good.
Now this is where Meadowbrook has been clutch lately. They're on a big winning streak, and they've hit 4th quarter free throws when they matter. Cuts it to 4. This one would cut it to 3.
Black eyes it, skies it, and buys it.
Colts going to pick up a little bit full court token pressure. Now they drift back.
And Derek Jones is back in the game for the Vikings. Speakman passes it off. To Yates, who loses the ball, gets to the basket. Shot blocked by Black. Puts it back up, though, is Yates, and he knocks it down.
Good job by Yates by being persistent. He did a nice job of sticking with it.
Yates has 9, and the Vikings lead by 5. Pass knocked away, but Singleton retrieves it. Court down the lane, scoop shot, good.
Drive and hoop for
Cork's getting that left side of the glass a lot tonight. He's been successful when he's got there.
8.5, 14 in the game for Justin Court. Back to a 3-point Viking lead.
Colts got to get some stops, got to box out shooters at the shot. No good looks need to be had here.
Speakman down the lane, he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, basically, it's like a 3-man weave out front for the Vikings, and if they see a path to the basket, they take it. And we've had to help with defenders, and they've gotten to the line this way, the Vikings.
Well, I tell you, the Vikings' ability to take you off the bounce, it's been impressive. Speakman to the line for the first time, and it's short.
4 of 7 right now at the line for the Vikings.
6:52 remaining in the game. 41-38 Vinton County. Second free throw by Speakman is nothing but nylon.
Now, if you're in a trading game of points here, you need to get 2 or 3 to take the advantage of those 2 possessions.
Wolverton, guarded by Montgomery up top. They'll give it to Black. Drives, floater, good. Meadowbrook getting to the basket.
Parker Black's most confident move of the night. Faked right, went left, went to the middle of the floor, scores it.
Bartow guarded by Wolverton, 42-40. Meadowbrook down 2. Jones kicks it out to Yates. Yates, dribble, drive, cut off nicely by Black. He's in trouble. Finds Jones. Floater, good.
Derek Jones from Nayland Yates.
Yeah, right.
Nice pass from Yates.
Nice pass from Yates. Colts got to keep an eye on her man. Basic, simple stuff right now. Good cutting team, though, Vinton County. Good cutting team. You can't take your eye off of them for a millisecond.
6 minutes left. Black's pass the court is a little wide, goes off his hands. Turnover, Meadowbrook. Vinton County will have the ball. 5:58 remaining. Timeout, Meadowbrook. Vikings lead 44-40. We'll step aside and be back in 1 minute. Vikings with the ball up 4. Shout out to Mike, Kyer, Cohen, and Jacob. Back in Guernsey County, watching us on yourradioplace.com. Pass goes inside to Dameron. He's cut off. He'll swing it up top to Jones.
Vikes are splitting the traps. That's never a good thing.
5:40 remaining in this contest. Vikings up 4. Their biggest lead has been 5. Meadowbrook's biggest lead, I believe, has been 1. Jones drives, forces it up, and he's going to go to the line for 2, and he's fortunate there.
Yeah, I thought at what point are they going to call walking here?
That's his third.
He did take 3 pretty long steps at about 3 feet apiece. So go on the line, got a rebound. Jones, time.
1 of 2 from the line. Make it 1 of 3 as he misses the first one. 5.5 minutes left. Eli Griffith will check back in for Bryce Dameron.
5 of 9 at the line for the Vikings.
Jones, second free throw, rattles in, and he gives the Vikings a 5-point lead. That matches their largest. Singleton has it to Wolverton. 5:20 to go in the ball game.
Vikings have extended their defense.
Court, long jumper, no good. Rebound is secured by Derek Jones. Vikings look to push. Kick out, Yates, a deep 3, good! What a big-time shot by Nayland Yates. And it's an 8-point Viking lead.
And that ball may have been tipped.
Wolverton for 3, no good. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Vikings basketball. 4:58 left. Meadowbrook will look to extend pressure.
Now here's a situation. There's no need to panic. The gym's not burning down, okay? Run your offense. Relax. You're down 8, not 50. Just relax. Don't do anything outrageous here. Get some stops.
Speakman really guarded tight by Roberts. He'll dribble it around. Still dribbling. Now guarded by Court. Ball goes out to Yates, who just hit a big-time 3 for the Vikings. He gives it to Bartow. He's double-teamed up at half court. Still double-teamed. And he may have stepped.
Oh.
No, they're going to call the foul before he stepped on the half-court line.
Okay, that's the 4th team foul against Meadowbrook. So both teams have 4, so 3 more till the 1-on-1. 4:29 to go here in the 4th quarter.
And that will be Logan Wolverton's first foul. Bartow has it, nearly picked by Wolverton. Bartow dribbles in the lane, still dribbling.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that the Vikings are looking to take a shot unless it's a wide open layup.
Speakman cut off. Here's a deep 3. I don't know if they wanted that, but Meadowbrook will take it as Yates misses the 3. Singleton secures the rebound. Kick out. Goes to Wolverton. He'll drive baseline. Finds Singleton cutting to the basket. Layup good. Timeout, Meadowbrook.
Timeout, Meadowbrook.
Colts will have 2 timeouts
30-second timeout.
left in the game with 4:02, cuts it to 6. Now, things are going to get a little tighter here offensively for Vinton County. We saw a little bit of it right there. Meadowbrook cranked up the pressure a little bit and, asked them to do a few things, kind of dared them, and they did not make the 3 that time, so we cut it to 6. Game's not over yet. We can pressure these guys. They've been known to turn it over a little bit in this game, and I think we're probably going to step up the pressure just a hair. Plenty of time.
Yeah, and Nayland Yates, who hit the big 3 to put them up 8. The possession before right there, that was a deep 3 up 8. I don't know if Coach Combs was happy with that shot. His reaction didn't look like it. Of course, if you're a coach and the shot doesn't go in,
right, you're not happy. If it goes in, great shot. Great shot.
So Meadowbrook will extend full court, trailing by 6. We've got exactly 4 minutes to go.
Colts in a 2-1-2 press. A little different scene from the Colts.
Bartow, they give it to Yates.
He's going to shoot it again.
He's going to jack up another 3. And Meadowbrook says, thank you, Black has it. The Singleton, Meadowbrook can get it to 4. Singleton shot good, and he was fouled.
Wow. Okay, we get it to 4. Possibility to get it to 3. Singleton been shooting the ball well from the line all year as well.
To the line with the bonus, Trey Singleton.
Singleton shoots at 80%. Imagine we're going to maybe try that 2-1-2 press again.
Singleton's free throw is good, and just like that, Meadowbrook has ran off 5 unanswered points. It's now a 3-point Viking lead, 3:40 left.
Colts 6 of 8 from the line for the game.
Whoa, near steal, but Jones met the pass nicely.
Wolverton always chasing from behind.
Yates has it. He's going to drive down the lane, and he's going to get fouled by Wolverton. Yates is bound and determined to shoot the basketball.
I believe that's Wolverton's 2nd.
Yes, it is.
And probably not a bad foul. Boy, his hands are involved all the time near the ball.
Nayland Yates at the line, shooting 2.
But I tell you what, whenever Wolverton picks your pocket, he always leaves you change. Yates with the big free throw attempt, and he knocks it down.
Crowd starting to get excited. Anywhere from intermediate school kids to adults to teachers. I see them all. They're all up right now.
4-point Viking lead. Yates looking for point 14. And he rattles that one in. 2 big free throws by Nayland Yates. And it is a 5-point Viking lead. 3:20 left.
Still plenty of time. No need to force any shots here.
Black pick and roll to Cork. Back to Black, layup, good, and he was fouled.
That's the Meadowbrook offense I remember. Pass and cut, hit the open man, and Cork hit Black cutting down the lane for 2 and 1, a chance for 3.
Wow, Meadowbrook was just down 8. They got an opportunity to cut it to 2. Still 3:14 left. Free throw is short, but Black got his own rebound. They're going to say he crossed the line first.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the whistle, but it did. I didn't hear the whistle. I thought, I haven't seen a guy get his own rebound off a free throw for a layup in years.
Devin Yates returns to the lineup.
So violation there. Free throw was missed anyway. So it is a 3-point lead for Meadowbrook. Yates has it, dribbling, and he has the ball nearly picked, gives it to Speakman. 3 minutes left. Vikings have the ball. Meadowbrook still has a foul to give before it'll be a 1-and-1. Bartow gives it to Jones up top. They swing it to Yates. Yates cut off. Jones will take it down the lane, and he is stripped by Wolverton. Meadowbrook's basketball down 3.
What a play by Wolverton. Goes to the ground and gets it, throws it up like a prayer in the air, comes down to the Colts. Half-court offense now by the Colts, plenty of time.
Black comes out and gets it to Cork. Cork will work on the block. Fade away. Oh, in and out. Heartbreak Hotel on that shot.
I mean, down and in and out.
Yates
and he
double dribbled.
Yes, he double dribbled. Sorry, Tommy, I'm getting a little excited here, and we're starting to make the calls from up here.
Timeout, Meadowbrook.
Timeout, Meadowbrook. 2:14 left. Your score: Vinton County 50, Meadowbrook 47. 2:14 left. We'll step aside and be back in 1 minute. It's Bedlam in Athens. 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the ball game. Meadowbrook will have possession. The Vikings lead the Colts 50-47.
These fans have been treated to a whale of a ball game, and they're having fun right now, but a lot of nerves on both sides.
Again, man-to-man defense by the Vikings. Singleton drives, floater, short. Rebound is knocked out of bounds. It will go to the Vikings.
And it looked like just a little bit extended out on his layup was Singleton. Couldn't quite get to the glass, get it up on the glass high enough, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be the Vikings' ball.
Vikings having trouble getting it in. They will finally get the ball into Nevin Yates. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Yates has it up top. Coach Combs is imploring them to move the basketball. Yates will dribble it around.
Colts are almost daring them to go by them so they can get some type of trap.
Speakman pass inside, layup, no good.
Got his own rebound.
Tip back up and again. Nevin Yates, who hit the big three at the end of the third with the two. Scoop shot by Wolverton, it's blocked. And here's a foul at half court. Good foul by Singleton to stop the breakaway layup by Speakman. Nice block. I didn't see who blocked it.
And I think it was number 10, Nevin Yates. Now, Colts are probably, if they don't get a foul here, there's still a 5-point game. Plenty of time. Minute 27 left here. Next foul is going to be 1-1, and here it is now. Here's a situation, Tommy, where Meadowbrook was so good when they're up 5 with a minute 26, hit their free throws. Vinton County equally as good from the foul line. So a lot different type situation here, though.
Yeah, both teams have shot free throws extremely well. 1:26 to go in the ball game, 52-47. Thanks for tuning in on WILE and also enjoying our live stream on yourradioplace.com. These are big free throws by Nayland Yates. Shots in the air, good.
Yeah, nothing but net. These are tough free throws to make for a shot at the Elite 8 in the state of Ohio, Division II.
Nayland Yates coming in averaging 17 points a game. It's a 6-point lead. This is a big one. It'll make it a 3-possession game, and Nayland Yates does just that. Yeah, 54-47.
Yates didn't hit the rim on either one.
Wolverton has it. Long skip pass. Wolverton. Here's a deep three by Black. Short. Rebound. Battled. And it's going to go out of bounds to the Vikings. 1:16 left.
That's the second time down that the Colts get a shot, miss it, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Colts for 2 dead ball rebounds for the Vinton County Vikings.
Vikings will look to get it into Speakman. Knocked out of bounds by Roberts. I tell you what, Chief, the Vikings have really been able to use their bench. Not a lot of minutes, but running the guys in and out to stay pretty fresh.
Yes, they've stayed fresh. Colts have not played tired.
No. Bartow's going to be fouled by Justin Court with 1:13 left. So Bartow only 2 points on the night, but credit the kid here in the second half. He's got a few assists. He hasn't forced the ball like maybe he did early in the game.
And he's had a very good defender on him with Logan Wolverton chasing him around all night and harassing him. But, yeah, Bartow's hung in there.
Bartow's free throw, first attempt, is good.
Vinton County has made their last 6 free throws in a row.
And hey, if you can hold their leading scorer right now, if he at 3 points, and if you lose, you take your hat off to the Vikings. He hits the second free throw. Timeout, Vinton County. 1:13 left in this Sweet 16 regional semifinal. 56-47 Vinton County. We'll step aside and be back in 30. Convo Center. Mike McKay up at AVC World Headquarters, spinning the dials, doing a great job. I'm merely Tom Strasser, my partner in crime, Mike Snively, and my man, the Vikings have not turned the ball over much at all this second half. If Meadowbrook's going to pull a miraculous comeback down 9, a minute 13 left, they're going to have to need some help, maybe from missed free throws.
And they've got to knock down some jumpers, go to the hole, get fouled, make shots while the clock stopped. And they're going to call a block on the Vikings, so Black will go shoot. Parker Black will go to the line to shoot 2. That's good. We want that. We want the clock stopped. We've got to make free throws. And that's the last thing Vinton County wanted to happen right there.
And hey, I like the call right there, even though he was set, because remember, on this college floor, you got that half of a circle.
Circles, yeah.
And
he was a good foot and a half below it.
And on the college level, if you are in that circle, it's an automatic block because you're close to being underneath the basket.
Absolutely.
So I love the call right there. I wish high school would implement that. Free throw by Parker Black is going to fall short, though.
Colts are 4 of 6 in the fourth quarter from the line, but here's a huge stat here. Vinton County, 8 of 10 in the fourth quarter from the foul line. They've gotten 8 points from the foul line in the fourth quarter.
And they got the big 3 from Yates as well. Second free throw by Parker Black is good. District 12 Player of the Year. Speakman will be fouled by Roberts. 1:02 left. 56-48 Vinton County.
And this will be the last opportunity at 101. This is foul number 9. The next foul on Meadowbrook will be automatic 2 shots for the Vikings.
Caleb Montgomery back in for the Vikings. 1-1 for Speakman. Good.
And there is 8 in a row for the Vikings from the line here in the fourth quarter.
And how about Speakman? When Jones went out with his 3rd foul in the 3rd quarter, Meadowbrook up 1. Speakman hit 3 big shots to give the Vikings the lead as Speakman knocks down the second free throw. Now they're going to bring the big 6'8", 345-pound Bryce Dameron in. Black skipped to Roberts. A deep 3, short. Rebound comes down to Singleton. He'll launch up a 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound Roberts. Jump pass to Singleton is a little high, goes off of Singleton. Possession to Vinton County, up 58-48, 49 seconds left.
You know, that's kind of seems how it's went for the Colts tonight. They just never had a good grip on things, whether it be the ball, whether it be defense, whether it be offense. They just never had a good grip on it, and Roberts is going to get the foul, 2 shots the rest of the way for the Vikings.
Yeah, and the Vikings, like you said in the pregame, doing your homework and talking to some of their folks, they felt if there was ever a year to get to the regional finals and a possible trip to Columbus, this was their best shot.
Yeah, this is their best shot. Right now they're proving this at the foul line.
Speakman to the line. He'll shoot 2, and he knocks it down. Wow, the Vikings.
Now, if you're Meadowbrook, and that's 9 in a row, 10 in a row, if you're the Vikings right now, or if you're the Colts right now, you just want to be very respectful, show a lot of class here at this stage of the game.
Yeah, rebound off the missed free throw comes down to Parker Black. To Wolverton, the Black. Black's going to drive to the rack, kick it out for Wolverton. 3, good! Timeout, Meadowbrook. 38.7 seconds left. It's an 8-point Viking lead. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, we got we got an 8-point game with 38 seconds left, and the winner's going to go play. Let's see here. I'm going to whip out my brackets. We got Eastmore Academy plays Fairfield Union. The talk out of Columbus is this is a very strong Eastmore Academy team. And then you got Fairfield Union, who is 23-2. They were ranked 9th in the state, so they're going to play the game here at about 8 o'clock tonight.
And Fairfield Union, I believe they have a 6'7" kid roughly in that range that is going to Ohio State, but I think it may be a football scholarship. So anytime you put a big-time Division I athlete on the floor, Fairfield Union, they're not too bad. That will be game 2.
Yeah, they won't be too bad. And then the top bracket, the Toledo Regional, you got Sandusky taking on Wauseon, and then you got Elida playing Holy Name. In the Canton Regional, you have Canton Central Catholic taking on Youngstown Ursuline, Lake Catholic taking on LeBron School, Akron St. Vincent St. Mary, and then in the Kettering Regional, you have Bloom Carroll and Dunbar, Taft against Trotwood Madison.
So the Vikings with the ball up 8 will get the ball into Yates. He will be fouled by Wolverton with 36.9 seconds left. So again, double bonus opportunity for the Vikings, up 59-51. Hearing all that information from my partner in crime again. That's why he's been the two-time AVC Sportscaster of the Year, and nobody spends more time at AVC World Headquarters breaking down film than Mike Snively.
Yeah, I was up late last night trying to get the film. Another miss here by the Vikings, 2 in a row.
Yes, and Yates, that breaks a string of 4 consecutive free throws. Like we said, for Meadowbrook to have a chance to pull out a miracle here late, they're going to have some missed free throws. They've gotten 2 in a row.
If they miss this, Vikings miss this, Colts hit a 3, and he just rolled it in.
Yeah, but partner, the one big thing, the Meadowbrook is out of timeout, so they cannot stop the clock.
3-possession game right now.
Here's a deep 3 by Roberts, short, rebound, comes down to Dameron, and Singleton will take a foul right there and send the big fella to the line. 28 seconds. It's looking like Vinton County is going to advance Saturday at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, the Colts, what a season. I mean, they had 4 players on this starting lineup. Listen to this. Parker Black had 363 points so far this season. Justin Cork, 355. Trey Singleton, 354. Logan Wolverton, 316. And Connor Roberts came in and hit a ton of big shots for him during this tourney run. So, wow.
You look at these 4 seniors, the winningest
program.
The winningest class in Meadowbrook history. Dameron's free throw is up, and the big fella, not exactly smooth on that release, but he knocks it down anyway.
Knocked it down. You're right, Tommy. This Meadowbrook senior class won 62 games, only lost 12. That's a winning percentage of 84%.
And we'd like to thank our Meadowbrook historian or historianaire, as I like to call him, Kirby Graham, for providing us with a lot of info as Dameron's going to lead to a standing ovation. Viking fans on their feet. Those 2 free throws give the Vikings a 62-51 lead.
And the Colts are going to clear their bench and
they're going to give these seniors
a standing ovation.
As Alec Bell's going to check in. Bobby Faco is checked in. Easton Black is checked in. As well as Dalton Wood, and a standing ovation from the Meadowbrook faithful. 20 seconds to go in the game. Faco kicks it out for a Dalton Wood 3. Good! That's got to feel good for Dalton Wood.
Knocked it down, looked good from the corner.
And it's 5 seconds, and this will end the game. Your final score in the Division II Regional Semifinals. Vinton County 62, Meadowbrook 54. As the tournament run, and what a run it has been, comes to an end for the Meadowbrook Colts, who will see their season end with a record of 24-4.
Logan Wolverton.
And for the seniors, Connor Roberts, Justin Cork, Parker Black, and Logan Wolverton. Heartbreak City, but wow, this senior class, the most winningest senior class in the history, and for Meadowbrook and for Matt Combs, what a story about him we'll get into in the postgame show. Vinton County will now move to 24-2 with the 62-54 victory. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, send it up to AVC World Headquarters and Mike McKay, hear from some of our sponsors, and come back for the post-game show. Once again, final score, Vinton County 62, Meadowbrook 54. Take it away, Mike, and we'll be back in 3 minutes.
17 points in the game.
Welcome back to the Convo Center. Campus here in Athens of Ohio University to the Sweet 16. And Vinton County knocks off Meadowbrook. The final score 62-54. Vinton County will now advance Saturday to the regional finals. And then in the Elite Eight, where they'll take on the winner of Fairfield Union and Eastmore Academy, who will be our second game here tonight. Let's look at the individual scoring first for the Vikings. Their scoring went this way: 4 points for Eli Griffith, 4 for Tristan Bartow, who came in as their leading scorer at 19 a game. But boy, did his teammates pick it up for him. Bryce Dameron had 7, and then 3 in double figures. Jake Speakman with 12, Derek Jones with 13, and leading the way, Nayland Yates with 17. I believe all 17 in the second half. So Yates with 17, Jones 13, Speakman 12, 7 for Dameron, 5 for Nevin Yates, and then 4 apiece for Griffith and Bartow. And for the Meadowbrook Colts, wow, what a season they had. Dalton Wood off the bench with 3 points, 4 for Connor Roberts, 8 for Logan Wolverton, and then 3 in double figures for Meadowbrook. Trey Singleton with 12, Parker Black 13, and Justin Cork with a team-high 14 points. So Cork with 14, Black 13, Singleton 12, Wolverton 8, Roberts 4, and Wood 3. Vinton County victorious 62-54 over Meadowbrook. Tell you what, we'll send it back to AVC World Headquarters and continue our post-game show in 3 minutes. Welcome back to the Convo Center. I'm merely Tom Strasser, Mike Snively joining me, and partner, what a season Meadowbrook has had. You hate to see the tournament trail come to an end, but it's going to come to an end for everybody but one team in the state of Ohio in Division II. And for Meadowbrook, their outstanding season unfortunately ended tonight.
Yeah, a lot of things to look back on with this Meadowbrook team. You got a team that tied for the most wins for a season with 24. They've played the most games of any team in any season at Meadowbrook. This was their 28th game. They played 5 tournament games or 6 tournament games. I'm sorry, this was their 6th tournament game and 22 regular season games. So this was their 28th game. But and Justin Cork come within 4 points of scoring 1,000. Parker Black came within 39 points of scoring 1,000. So, you just had some outstanding play. Logan Wolverton, I mean, you can't say enough about him. He's just the floor general out there. And Connor Roberts coming in and, had a great run and stepped his game up, shooting the ball, defending, and just being an overall great teammate and team player. So, just a lot of things to be proud of. You hate this. They're going to be sad, but they're going to remember this. They get to play in front of a huge crowd against a very good team, a team that's very similar to them. And Vinton County, I got to give them credit. The more I thought, we're struggling here, we can't hold on to the ball, well, there was a reason we couldn't, because their defense was pretty good. So this is a good team, and this is maybe Vinton County's best team in school history.
Yes.
And we went toe-to-toe with them. And, they just knocked down some free throws, and I would say if we played this team 10 times a year, we'd probably win 5. They'd probably win 5, and that's just how it goes sometimes. We haven't had bad nights that often this year, but tonight was one of our off shooting nights, and I can definitely get into that. But we shot from the field. Meadowbrook did. We were 22 of 50 for 44%, but we were only 3 of 19 from three-point range. That's a dismal 15%. So that's not going to help the cause. And we were 7-11 from the line, 63%. Here's the statistics of the game, and the last one I get to shooting-wise from Vinton County is going to show you why the outcome what it was what it was. Vinton County shot 20 of 49 for 40%. They were 4 of 16. They didn't shoot the 3 that well either, for 25%. At the foul line, Vinton County made 18 of 24. They made 18 foul shots. We shot 11. And no fault of the referees on this one. A lot of times we can go back, and I could sit up here and be the ultimate homer and say it was the referee's fault. No, it was a good team that attacked. They attacked us pretty well.
And Meadowbrook was forced to foul the last 3 minutes or so, which led to a lot of their free throws as well.
At one point, they made 10 in a row in the fourth quarter. They went to the free throw line 15 times in the fourth quarter and were 11 of 15. So, like I said, that was the big stat of the game. They also out-rebounded us 34-24. They had 12 offensive rebounds. We only had 6. They turned it over 10 times. We turned it over 11 times. They had 6 steals. We had 6 steals. The one big noticeable difference I see here in the game on this stat sheet provided by Ohio University is the free throws. And anytime you shoot more free throws, when you make more free throws than your opponent attempts, and they outdid that by 7, you're probably going to win the game. And that's exactly what happened, and best of luck to Vinton County. You got a team here in Vinton County too, Tommy, and this was reported to us earlier. Coach Matt Combs, who's up here standing beside us now, who's getting interviewed by the Vinton County radio personnel. This is a guy scored 1,728 points in high school, played for Unioto, and was a state runner-up. And he has a player by the name of Tristan Bartow, the District Player of the Year. At 6 years old, he was diagnosed with leukemia and wasn't given much of a shot to progress or even live. Well, the roles are reversed now. Matt Combs, the coach, has been diagnosed with lymphoma, and now he's fighting through lymphoma. He's got a high percentage of getting it taken care of, but now he's coaching Tristan Bartow, who has battled and overcome leukemia. So, a shout out to those 2 folks, and lots of prayer for those guys. And they're a class act, and they brought a lot of people. But you know what? So did Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook drove an hour and a half, and this was a fun run. Nothing brings a community together, Tommy, like a tournament run in basketball or football or baseball, whatever it is. And this was a fun run. Nobody wanted it to end tonight. We all wanted to drive back here Saturday and, be crazy. But it's tough. It's tough. And I just got a lot of respect for the Meadowbrook community. They were great. They were great tonight. They were great. They brought a ton of people, and they've been just on this magical ride there for a while, and just come and too short by a really good Vinton County team.
And I tell you what, Vinton County, I think after both teams really settled down, had a lot of nerves early, and that's understandable. Both teams did a pretty good job taking care of the ball the rest of the game. But I tell you what, I think the biggest thing that I'm going to take away is Vinton County. When this game got going, they looked very comfortable in these surroundings. Remember, this senior class for Vinton County was playing, I believe, their 18th game here at the Convo.
Think about
Meadowbrook seniors and this squad, they're playing their first game. And when you look at the arena here, that's a big advantage to have, and that's no excuses. There's Vinton County.
Yes, I totally agree. You play 18 times. That's a big difference. That's a huge huge advantage. And it's not just tournament games. They have like Christmas classics that they play here, and they have winter tournaments where you get to play 2 games in a weekend, and 18 games, and it's right down the road, and you're going to bring, they emptied the county. Last one out of Vinton County, I hope, locked the door, turned the lights out because they brought a ton of people, and congratulations to them. But Meadowbrook, it was fun, and that was a very good, Meadowbrook was a very good, unselfish basketball team. People wanted to go see them play because they were so unselfish, and I know I've used the term sometimes overly unselfish.
Overly unselfish.
I mean, just a fun bunch of kids that you had guys that could shoot it from anywhere, and they were good passers, and they played hard, and they brought a lot of. I was happy to watch them as a basketball guy that loves basketball. I thought this was a fun team to watch and a fun team to follow, and congratulations to those seniors and Coach Tolsda and his staff. And hey, guess what? We got about 8 months, and it cranks back up again. It'll be basketball season again. Maybe less than that, probably 7 months. So it's been fun, Tommy.
Yes, it has. And your catchphrase, overly unselfish, I seen that on a couple of T-shirts when I was hitting the concession stand earlier for you, that is.
Well, pick me up a medium.
Yes. Okay. Well, Wait, I tell you what, we're going to step aside, send it back to AVC World Headquarters, and Mike McKay take our last timeout, and we'll be back in 90. Ohio University in the Convo Center as the Meadowbrook Colts see their season end in the Sweet 16. Vinton County with a 62-54 victory over Meadowbrook. And Mike, as we get ready to wrap things up, the one thing I think you got to give Vinton County a lot of credit for, Meadowbrook's a team that shoots the basketball extremely well, but when they do not, they have the ability to get on the offensive boards. And I thought Vinton County did an excellent job limiting the Meadowbrook for long stretches of one and done.
One and done, and if there was one word I could describe Vinton County in tonight is opportunistic. There were at least 3 occasions where they shot a 3-foot shot, missed it, got their own rebound, and laid it right back in. And those were in tight spots in the game where it was one possession game either way, and yeah, they're very opportunistic, and like I said, very similar to Meadowbrook, and just the ball went down for them tonight. It didn't go down for the Colts tonight. They had looks early and could not convert, and you know, it is what it is. I'll say this, there's a billion people in China right now. They don't even know this game was played, and if they knew it was played, they wouldn't care anyway. So it's time for, you know, got to get over it. It's going to hurt for a little bit, but the sun will be up tomorrow, and let's get back to work in Rolling Hills.
Oh, and it's still a night to celebrate a trip to the Sweet 16, and a lot of things to be still very appreciative for this outstanding Meadowbrook Colt squad of the 2016-17 season. And I tell you what, my man, you know, shout out, you know, to radio and TV broadcast, and with that, for the first time, we can mention, hey, how about the AVC makeup crew? They had to really work a lot on you tonight to make you presentable for the television or the video side of this. So wow, maybe they should be up for an award. I'm sure when the awards are given out this spring. And I tell you what, for Meadowbrook, 62-54 defeat. And my man, any final comments as we head out?
Yeah, you know, it was fun to watch these guys through the tournament, and a couple times during the year that I had them, and on the radio. And like I said, they were just a good group of kids to watch. They're gym rats. You look in the gym, and they're always in there in some kind of pickup game. It could be competitive. It could be they're just in there playing, you know, like horse or something. But you know, this is how important it was for Meadowbrook. There's so many people that have texted my phone tonight. It's part of the Meadowbrook community that say, "Hey, I'm listening. You know, we got a shot." They really cared. They really cared, and they're like, "Can I get a shout out?" Now, if I gave a shout out to everybody, I'd be here for an hour. But just text my phone tonight. So all you people that got a hold of me tonight, and you know, you guys cared, and you wanted to know, hey, we did. We had a shot, but we just got beat by the better team tonight, and you know, God bless it. God bless everybody. It was a good year, and Tommy's great working with you.
Oh, thank you, my man. Well, I have to give out a shameless plug to Chase Rosser out at East Guernsey, who was tuning in, rooting for the Meadowbrook Colts as well. And I tell you what, my man, as we head out, we want to once again thank our fine sponsors who have made these broadcasts possible, not only tonight, but throughout the basketball season. And we thank you for your continued support of our fine student athletes, and to be able to tune in on your radioplace.com throughout the year and listen, and tonight watch the game live throughout the United States and the world, especially our fine servicemen and women who continue to protect us and keep our freedoms free. God bless you, and you're in our prayers. And again, prayers out for the East Guernsey legend, Bill Starr, who retired from teaching today. His last day out there. What a rock he is, and Bill continues to battle cancer. And Bill, we love you, and you have so many people praying for you, and continue to keep the East Guernsey legend, Bill Starr, in your thoughts and prayers. Jeff Wheeler, the AD, Meadowbrook, Scooter Tosta, the head coach, and his staff, and the players. What a great run that we were privileged to have. And Mike McKay up at AVC World Headquarters, and for Mike Snively, I am merely Tom Strasser, wishing everyone a pleasant rest of the evening and a safe weekend coming up, as once again your final score from the Convo Center in the Sweet 16, it was Vinton County 62, Meadowbrook 54. Good night, everyone.
Meadowbrook High School Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cambridge Buffalo Wild Wings, Quanex Building Products, B&B Body Shop and Towing, Meadowbrook Tire and Muffler, Colgate Palmolive, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Meadowbrook Bingo Boosters, Black Epperson Funeral Homes, Byesville and Senecaville, and the Meadowbrook Boosters. This has been a presentation of ABC Sports.